A gun owner in Maine is threatened with eviction simply for exercising his constitutional rights. Hello, I'm Jennifer Zahrn with this week's News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action. Harvey Lembo is asking the Maine Superior Court to issue a permanent injunction stopping his landlord from evicting him for exercising his Second Amendment rights. Mr. Lembo, who is confined to a wheelchair, lives in an affordable housing community in Rockland, Maine. In the 6 years he has lived there, he has been burglarized 5 times. Earlier this year, Lembo bought a handgun to protect himself. Less than 24 hours later, he used the gun to defend himself successfully during a home invasion. Self-defense is a fundamental God-given right that belongs to every law-abiding American, no matter their tax bracket, zip code, or street address. The Maine Constitution echoes this sentiment by stating, quote, "Every citizen has a right to keep and bear arms, and this right shall never be questioned." The 5 million members of the NRA stand in full support of Mr. Lembo's efforts to preserve his Second Amendment rights and his ability to protect himself and his home from criminals. In New Jersey, lawmakers are taking steps to repeal the ban on traditional handguns from New Jersey's 2002 Smart Gun Law. However, this legislation includes a provision to require all New Jersey firearms dealers to stock and display so-called smart guns for sale. This misguided mandate would be similar to the government forcing your local auto dealer to offer new self-driving car technology for sale, regardless of consumer demand or viability. This effort suggests that politicians will once again pursue a ban on traditional firearms in the future. Earlier this week, a state Senate committee voted along partisan lines to send Senate Bill 3249 to the full Senate for a vote. Please contact your state senator today and urge him or her to oppose Senate Bill 3249. And in this week's Armed Citizen Report, St. Louis County Police say an armed man who was trying to rob 3 utility workers is dead after one of the workers shot him in the chest earlier this week. Police say 3 utility contractors were working on water lines when an armed man approached 2 of the workers who were standing near a company truck. The robber took their wallets at gunpoint before turning his attention to the 3rd man nearby. The robber told the 3rd man to give him his belongings that were inside the work truck. The utility worker had a handgun inside the truck, and as the robber held the 3rd victim at gunpoint, the victim fired 1 shot at the man, striking him in the chest. According to police, the robber died at the scene. The case is being investigated as an act of self-defense. I'm Jennifer Zahrn, and I'll see you again next week with a News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action.